my country. It's not going to keep me down. I just sound like I've gargled razors, so we'll work well with it. Being in Ohio, I have to give a shout out because we're in Mandel country.
There's signs everywhere.
Yes, we are. I have a little short story for you. I guess it was like a couple months ago, went and we didn't crash Netroots. We registered with our names, had our badges and everything. We went to Netroots. If you're unfamiliar with what Netroots is, that's the progressive version, I guess, of Freepac, except it's sad and smelly and, you know, people are angry. There's no hope, no change. So, went to Netroots. We were walking around the floor, myself, a couple of other conservatives, Ben Howe, Caleb Howe, my husband Chris, Jim Hoff, Gateway Pundit. We were walking around just to see who we could talk to. We wanted to talk to us some Democrats. We were making friends. Wow, we were just there to make friends. And I saw Sherrod Brown. So because I am a polite lady from southern Missouri, I walked up to him and I said, Senator Brown, do you have time for a quick question? And see, by this time, the progressives had heard that there were some conservatives that were walking around Netroots. And so they had gone out warning everybody, don't talk to these people, don't talk to them, and walked up to Senator Brown, and about that time he had already been warned. And I walked up to him and I said, you know, do you have time for a quick question? And the angriest response I've gotten from anyone, I mean, I've done radio for almost 4 years now, I've done television, I've interviewed a number of people, and I've never had a sitting elected official point his finger in my face and snarl at me the way Sherrod Brown did. And that's exactly what he did. He goes, not from you, I don't. I said, oh, okay, all right, precious. And then he stormed off of we were on the exhibitor's floor, he stormed off of the floor. So later on I said something about it on Twitter and Al Gore remarked, oh, that was a nice one. And then he deleted it, but we screen capped it because we own your internet, progressives. I had in my head what I wanted to say to everybody before I came out here, and I made notes because I have a clock up here. And the last time I was at Freepac, I think I talked for a half hour. I'm so sorry. I had an idea of what I wanted to share with you all, and then this week happened. I just want to say this. Watching our Commander-in-Chief and our Secretary of State give a press conference and stand up there and talk about how they've had a tough week, a tough day, when they are flanked by the flag-draped coffins holding dead Americans was one of the most offensive things I have ever seen. The reason that I got involved in this and the reason that I do what I do is very simple. And the reason I'm so passionate and the reason that I'm here after fighting a week of strep throat where my entire house was sick, you know, I'm pale, I have no energy, but I feel like this is so important. I want to give it my all. I will dive out there. I don't care if I have a fever. I don't care if I'm sick. We are right now in the home stretch going towards November. Who used to be a Democrat, who had her midlife crisis when she was 20. And then Barack Obama was elected, and Democrats controlled Congress, and they passed through policies which made it absolutely impossible in our day of age for any household to be a one-income household.
That's right.
Their policies destroyed this business. I had to get involved. I'm in this and I'm fighting hard so that one day, it's purely selfish, I want to retire someday and I want to go on the beach and I want to know that my kids have been raised well and they're going to help take care of America just like all the young people here are going to help take care of America. And we can get out of whatever this that we're in. I understand that freedom and liberty, with that comes eternal vigilance, and I am happy to pay the price of that privilege. I am so happy to do it. But I'm telling you, the party of choice is the party of no choice. This is why I'm in this. They have rendered people like me, young conservatives, the next generation, who are coming in this with over $50,000 of debt because of these policies. They've rendered us voiceless. We are fighting for our voice. We are fighting for our future, our families, our country. We're almost there. So when I turn on my television and I see a woman who can afford to go backpacking through Europe telling us that we need to support the accoutrements that go along with our sexual recreation. When I turn on my television and I see our commander-in-chief trying to muddle his way through crumbling foreign policy, when we're greasing the wheels with QE3, devaluing our dollar, making it impossible to achieve the American dream, I get mad. And then I look to my right and my left and I see my kids and I get madder. We are so close, and I know it's hard, and I just love that there's so many. When people say, where's the Tea Party? Oh, they're going door to door. They're here. They're going door to